Hi, welcome to the channel. Warhammer 40k Crusade is better than playing match play 40k. Let me explain where this has come from and why you might be thinking I'm a little mad. I attended a 2-day Crusade event this weekend and it really was loads of fun. A weekend full of fun gameplay, narrative and sometimes mental missions, and of course, legendary moments. It was a custom version of Crusade designed to fit a weekend's play and organised by Narrative Wargamer. I definitely suggest you check out his podcast and YouTube channel. And it was also held at my favourite gaming centre, Tabletop Games in Belper. Fantastic tables and terrain. 6 games of custom missions, twists and turns, buffs and enhancements. And then team play as you collaborate to win the war, not just the battle. I took my Kriegs, who was in a team of 3 for the Imperial Alliance. But what does a Crusade event look like and why is it better? Let me explain that first. Games are played under normal 40k rules, but there's a narrative to why the battle is being played out, and that extends to deployments, point scoring, and mission special rules.
This will feel a little weird.
It definitely is more immersive. You have objectives, but as an alliance, you and your team decide on an agenda, which is a way of scoring secondary mission points as well. And when you play, you really are playing for your team, because even if you lose, you're still helping your team to win the overall round. That said, some missions can be weighted in favour of one side over another because of narrative reasons, but that evens out over the weekend. Then there's the best bit, upgrading your army. A normal Crusade, you build up experience and can trade it for upgrades, and it's potentially a slow and admin heavy process. For the weekend though, the Narrative Wargamer changed it up, so after each round we're free to select an upgrade for a unit. This is why it's so cool. There's loads of things available for characters, units and vehicles, and it gives you so much flexibility to boost your army. Whether it's more CP, better ballistic skill, greater damage or more attacks. And then through the weekend you unlock relics, and the further you go through the campaign, the better the relics. So by the end everyone has a buffed army, playing really fun missions, and then have the tactical elements of having some units with battle scars, so maybe fighting underpowered. I saw a Baneblade have precision in its main gun, Ghazghkull's attacks ignoring invuns, and guard players using the reinforcement strat for free. Genius. Over the weekend my Krieg did me proud. They were fun to play and I took a lot of artillery and infantry. The first game defending a stronghold was an amazing game for Krieg. Exactly what you want narratively speaking. I have to say though, trying to kill 2 up-saved Terminators is really hard. GSC infiltrating and going first is scary and they were all over your turn 1. I didn't screen well enough and something I've learned and improved through the weekend. The key to taking on GSC is stopping their units coming back. You need speed or tricks like Gaunt's ghosts teleporting around to stop them. Playing Orcs is hard when they get into combat. You need to have multiple levels of screen as your dudes melt away. The Krieg infantry are a good option though, as you can put bottles back each turn, and when below starting strength they hit better, and can also get to wound better as well. And Marshall was key in my squads for a 5+ feel no pain, that really came into its own. A fun thematic game though. I had a Krieg on Krieg battle which was epic. Essentially we were having a training exercise, no holds barred, so it was definitely a win-win and we got to flex our artillery. I finished the weekend strongly, smashing an Orcs mechanised list. Mainly in the city streets terrain I could screen really well, totally holding them up so my shooting could do the work. Really fun weekend and my Imperial team won overall. This sort of event I'd recommend to absolutely anyone who's doing 40k, and there'll be more of these at tabletop events again. I'll probably do a deep dive into guard lists pretty soon, as they're pretty tricksy to get right competitively speaking. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye!